Hey everybody, welcome to the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. My name is Michael. I'm your healthy host, getting healthier every day. I hope everybody is having a great hump day. I wanted to wait a day to do this video because I wanted to see the feedback that was coming in across the GrubHub sphere, trademark, about the new pay model that I received several emails, and I had several subscribers ask me to talk about this again because last time I talked about this new pay plan or pay scheme or whatever you want to pay model from GrubHub. It got a lot of people riled and raised a lot of eyebrows because of the numbers I laid out was a pretty devastating story being told about the new, GrubHub pay model. So I wrote down some things and I'm going to discuss it again. I'm revisiting it because since I did that video, there's been a lot of new people that joined this channel, so I want to go over it with them as well. I'm also working right now on more data points that I'm currently collecting, which I will be graphing with the help of one of my friends that's unfortunately in this new pay scheme areas. And the numbers that I'm going to be showing you with the next video I do on this are absolutely devastating for GrubHub, for drivers. Anyway, I wrote down a few things, so let's get to it, peoples. First, I realized there has been a lot of emails sent out yesterday and continuing today about many new areas are starting this new GrubHub pay scheme where it's based on total average time, and no more as the crow flies mileage. It's complete, the most efficient route from the restaurant to the customer's house at 21 cents a mile. I'm going to show again today why this is the worst thing ever for GrubHub for its drivers, okay? I want to call GrubHub out. GrubHub, I'm calling you out. Listen very closely. You claim the new pay model in your email is based on driver feedback over the last several weeks. They've been testing, and because of this feedback, you've instituted this new pay model. That is the biggest crap or crock of crap I've ever heard. Why on earth, and I'm going to show you guys, why on earth would drivers want at least a 50% pay cut? And GrubHub is trying to, sorry Stuart, put lipstick on a pig, saying that it's great and fantastic. When you put lipstick on a pig, in the end, it's still a pig, okay? When you try to dress this new pay scheme up as fabulous, in the end, when you break down the numbers like I have, you can see it sucks. It's that simple. So, I mean, are you kidding me, GrubHub? This new pay plan is directly as a result of feedback you receive from drivers. I do not believe that one iota. That is the math. Are you guys, obviously you got politicians on your board, because that is the biggest master spin of a story I have ever heard since the last presidential election. Okay? It's a crock. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to post some data points here that a friend of mine shared with me, and he graphed for me, that I posted in a previous video, that shows the before and after of this new pay model. So here we go. As you see, all the numbers that are highlighted in green over the since February, data points since February, shows the old pay model he was on and the profit margin, and everything is listed right there. You notice the two data points from May, which it was when it kicked in, are in red. So we take all this data and then we graph it, because graphing shows a visual better than numbers of what this pay scheme, model, whatever you want to call it, has done to and for GrubHub drivers. So here we are. As you can see with this graph, You see the lines, it's all hunky-dory, peachy, all the way until, boom, you notice it falls off the cliff there. That is the difference in pay models when you graph it. That is stunning, like I've mentioned in my previous video. That is stunning, the amount of money loss drivers are getting overall. And do not, I mean, GrubHub sends out these emails saying it's fabulous, the new pay plan is awesome, it's because of all this driver feedback. Do you really think drivers that have this happen to them, do you really think that the feedback they're getting, when I break down the numbers here and graph them, you think GrubHub drivers are saying, please GrubHub, please continue doing this pay model. We love it so much. I don't think so. So with this, I wrote down some numbers here. So with the new pay model, again, at 21 cents a mile, most efficient way to the house, and your total time or average time on the entire call or entire order or delivery or whatever you want to call it. So with that pay model there that I just showed and broke it down by profit margin, you can see the linear decrease in profit margin from the old pay system and the new pay system. It just goes right off the cliff here. So since we're contract employees, 1099 employees, at the end of the year, you're responsible for your own taxes. So let's figure in 17.3% payroll, which you, as an independent contractor, are entitled to. When you figure that in, now you've broken even. So once you figure in the 17.3% payroll tax, now you broke even. So you're broke even when you're working for GrubHub now. You're not making money and you're not losing money. You're pretty much at offset, zero. Now let's factor in the income taxes of that you are responsible for. Once you factor in the income taxes and the payroll taxes, you are literally not only working for free, you are actually paying GrubHub and you're paying the customer you're delivering food to deliver their food. Because you got gas costs, you got wear and tear on your car, you got your own personal time, you got the payroll tax, you got your income tax, all that factored in with the new payroll or with the new pay scheme that I've covered here. You are actually paying GrubHub and paying the customer to deliver their food. How does that make you feel, people? Does that make you feel all warm and fuzzy working for GrubHub when they're bold-faced, they're spreading fallacies because they want to spin this, saying that this new pay model is fantastic? Now, let me make a exception. Of course, you're going to have 5 or 10% of the people that are going to say, "Oh, I love this new pay model. It's fabulous. It's great." Hey, if this new pay model that you guys are, GrubHub Institute, if it's working for you, that is great. But I guarantee you, 90% of the other people that do this, it's not working for them, okay? As I've always said, numbers do not lie. I have the numbers. I plotted the numbers. I showed the data points. I factored in income tax. I factored in payroll tax. And you can see you're basically paying to deliver food. And let's not forget, you're paying GrubHub. So basically, GrubHub is still making all that profit off you while you're delivering food for them for no money, for a loss. So long as they get their profits, they don't care. So what GrubHub should do, if they really cared for their drivers, they would roll back this new pay scheme or modify the new pay scheme to be more, more friendly, more, I don't even think of a word here, I'm so flustermacated, more gracious and more, share more of the profits with the drivers. But they don't do that. Long as they get their cut, they don't care. These numbers state that. And for those that are shocked by this, again, I am working on more data points that I'm currently, I'm working on and plotting. That's going to show you continually how this is bad. So this is just the first set of data points. I have more data points as an extended for another month and a half that I will be showing in an upcoming video to show how badly this pay scheme is, okay? As I've mentioned before, I know, I don't theorize, I know Grubhub watches my videos. Grubhub, if you're watching, please do something about this pay scheme. It is not working. And for you guys at Grubhub to go out and say that due to all the feedback you received through the beta testing throughout the United States, this is the model you guys decided to come up with, is a crock of crap. There's no way drivers are saying, please, I want to pay you. I want to pay, these people that order food so I can deliver food to them. We're in it to make money. You're in it to make money. The difference is you're making money and we're not. So, with that being said, I know there's lots of catchy slogans out there about putting more money in your pocket. I actually show how I'm putting more money in your pocket by not being taken advantage of. So to put more money in your pocket, what I actually do is not some fancy motto. I actually show with facts and data how I'm doing it. As always, if you appreciate this video and you find value in it, please hit that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you ring that doorbell to be notified with videos like this. Also follow me on social media. The links are in the description below. I'm also going to put the link to the previous video that I did about this in the description below. As always, I thank everybody for joining me for this hump day. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but I had to say this again. I had to get this out there because there are some people out there saying that this new pay scheme they're excited for it and it's great. Numbers don't lie, folks. Anyway, we'll see you next time on the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. Bye-bye, everybody.